So the Green Bay Packers, just barely, but with a really good kicker, have beaten the Florida Kitty Cats. And now they got to go up against the Michigan Kitty Cats, a.k.a. the Detroit Lions in Green Bay. It's going to be a doozy, probably the game of the week. Welcome to another exciting edition of Go Pack Go All Day. And I'm your host, Vinny B. Please hit that like and subscribe button. Or Tucker Craft spike that like button. So, tonight, Thursday Night Football, you got the Houston Texans, the Strouds, versus the New Jersey Jets. And I think that the Houston Texans are going to win this game because the Jets, even with Rodgers and Adams and firing their coach, they still don't know what it's like to win games anymore. It was a really, really bad idea to fire their head coach. So now their playoff chances are slim, shady chances. Sunday football. You got the Dallas Cowgirls against the Atlanta Falcons. And I think the Atlanta Falcons are going to win this game. Unless the Cowgirls pay the referees, Falcons are going to win this game. Because, oh man, my eye. Anyway, the Falcons have a quarterback that can actually make things happen. And I believe the Falcons will take this win because Dallas Cowgirls really don't have a running game still. Dak Prescott, although he's the most paid quarterback in the league with $60 million a year, he still can't get the job done. So, Falcons win this game. Next game, Miami Dolphins against the Buffalo Bills. Even with Tua coming back in this game, I think that the Buffalo Bills will win this game. Amari Cooper and Josh Allen, of course, still the connection is there, getting better and better. But Tua coming back, he better wear freaking 3 helmet condoms because that guy is concussion prone. Next game, Cincinnati Bengals versus the Las Vegas Raiders. Cincinnati Bengals will win this game because the Vegas Raiders, I don't even know who the quarterback is right now. Maybe it's Minshew still. I have no idea. But I think the Bengals should win this game. Los Angeles Chargers versus the Cleveland Brownies. I think this is going to be a really good game. Probably the best game, one of the best games of the 1 o'clock time frame. And I think that the Cleveland Brownies are going to win this game. They won a game last week with a different quarterback because Watson got hurt for the season. And so I think Jameson Winston, whatever his name is, that quarterback is going to pull out the win here. Even though the Los Angeles Chargers are going to be a really tough team. They are a tough team. They got a solid defense. And they've got a solid offense, but this should be a really, really good game. Next game, New England Patriots versus the Tennessee Titans. Both these teams have been really bad all year. But I think that the New England Patriots, because of Drake May, they're going to pull out the win here. They're going to maybe not necessarily destroy the Tennessee Titans, but I think they're going to do a pretty darn good job with Drake May getting in those reps. Maybe you build some confidence against the Tennessee Titans, who are not that good right now. That's what's going to happen. Next game, Washington Redskins, a.k.a. the Commanders, against the New York Little Giants. Okay. Washington Redskins, they had that Hail Mary pass at the end of the Bears game last week. That was amazing. A very Bears way to lose a game for the Bears, but a really great game for a young quarterback to win a game in this National Football League. Although at the end of the game he didn't seem very surprised at all. But Jaden Daniels, that guy is probably the top quarterback of this draft. My honest opinion. Probably way better than Caleb Williams. And next game, New Orleans Saints versus the Carolina Panthers. Carolina Panthers just traded away their best receiver. So I'm guessing that they are purposely tanking at this point. And the Saints, I believe Derek Carr is coming back. So I think that the Saints will win this game pretty easily in Carolina. No offense to Carolina Panthers fans. Next game, Denver Broncos versus the Baltimore Ravens. Okay, I think the Baltimore Ravens will finally win a game here against the Denver Broncos. Baltimore Ravens lost to the Cleveland Brownies last week. That was a huge surprise. So, to make up for that loss, I think the Baltimore Ravens are going to turn it up a notch right here and win this game with Derrick Henry running that ball like a freight train. Next game, Jacksonville Jaguars versus the Philadelphia Eagles. Okay, I watched that Packers game against the Jaguars last week. I nearly had a heart attack watching that game last week. And I think the Jacksonville Jaguars are a pretty solid team. They are really good. I would not take that team lightly. But I think the Philadelphia Eagles are going to win this game. Although I think it's going to be very, very close because the Jacksonville Jaguars have a very solid offense. Their defense is not spectacular all the time, but that offense, when what's-his-name ends up throwing the ball, they're pretty solid. Pretty solid. Next game, Chicago Embarrassing Bears versus the Arizona Cardinals. Okay, the Chicago Embarrassing Bears coming off that tough loss from that Hail Mary pass from Jaden Daniels. I think that the Chicago Bears are going to lose to the Arizona Cardinals. They're just not that good of a team. Arizona Cardinals, they got Marvin Harrison Jr., the guy is going to catch all kinds of passes. Although the Chicago Bears have a pretty solid defense, I just don't trust Caleb Williams right now. The guy is still going through a learning curve situation, still adapting to the NFL and the toughest division in the entire football league, the NFC North. So, Embarrassing Bears are going to lose this game. Next game, the game of the freaking week right here. Okay? You have the Detroit Lions without Hutchinson on their team for the rest of the year against the Green Bay Packers in Green Bay. Now, I think that the Detroit Lions are a very, very, very good team. They have all kinds of offensive weapons. Amorona St. Brown or whatever his name is. They got a solid running game. Jared Goff is definitely a top-tier quarterback. But if you get to him, you have to get to the quarterback. The Packers have to get to Jared Goff. They have to get that pass rush. They have to make the Lions make mistakes on offense. With the Packers' defense getting better, it really comes down to, are the Packers healthy for this game? Had they set up a solid game plan? Who's going to be the quarterback of the Packers? Is it going to be Jordan Love or is it going to be, Willis? But either way, one or the other, I think that the Packers are going to pull out this win right here. Packers have a solid running game right now. The defense keeps getting better, although they got a little banged up in that last game against the Jacksonville Jaguars. I think they're going to turn it up a notch at home right before the bye week. They have a bye week coming up, so just keep that in mind. They're probably going to pull out this win here. Even though everybody's choosing the Detroit Lions, I think they absolutely underestimate the Packers' defense. And so the Packers get the dub. Next game, Los Angeles Rams versus the Seattle Seahawks. I think the Los Angeles Rams are going to win this game. You saw that the Rams are a different team when they have their receivers, Cooper Kupp and Puka Nacua. When they got those guys back, they were able to beat the Minnesota Vikings last week. So In Seattle, yeah, that's going to be a tough game in Seattle. But I think the Rams will get this win right here. Next game, Indianapolis Colts versus the Minnesota Vikings in Minnesota. Sorry, Colts fans. I think that the Vikings are going to take this win pretty easily on Sunday Night Football. Who the heck is the quarterback of the Colts right now? Is it Flacco? I don't know. Either way, I think the Vikings are going to win this game. So I choose the Vikings. And then Monday Night Football. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers against the Kansas City Chiefs. The Kansas City Chiefs in Kansas City. Keep in mind. So Monday Night Football, the Kansas City Chiefs are going to win solidly against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And that's all I got. Hit that like and subscribe button. And Tucker Craft the like button. Tucker Craft Spike like the like button. And I've got more on the way. Haven't been feeling all that good today, but I did the best I could. So go Cadillac, have a nice day, and go Pack Go all day.